not too sure why chef is sitting on the bench. Anyway, there used to be a saying, benches are for glasses, not for... But anyway, we're talking about beef. Chef,
because I don't have a chair. You have a chair.
Yeah, of course, so I'm the chairman.
Now I understand. But I do apologize because I know it's wrong. Okay, so what do we do today? Now,
Chef, you will tell us what this wonderful chart.
We are doing a beautiful beef salad, and we're going to use the ram, because for me it's one of the most underutilized pieces of beef which we have, because it cooks so beautiful. So you can grill it, you can roast it. The other day actually we did it on seaweed and then just colored it a little bit, and it was beautiful as a carving. But today we're doing a salad a little bit Asian way. So we will see later. So we take the ram, we cut steaks, we cook them, and then we do the Thai way, but Chinese flavor.
Not your way, the Thai way.
Yeah, no, my way. Everything what we do.
Everything is always your way, chef.
Here's my beautiful ram. Guys, look at that. Isn't that a beautiful piece of meat? So what I will do, after I'm going to slice it and then basically pan fry it and then get it ready for marination. So, and I have some nice soya sauce, I have some vinegar, I have some beautiful pumpkin seed oil, I have some mustard, honey mustard, and I have some sesame oil. So, and I will start the whole, when I do my dressing, I have onion, ginger and garlic. Because these days we are looking at to improve our immune system. So, all this three stuff is fantastic for our immune system. So I start with it. If you use a salad the whole day, you don't even have to cook it. I will cook it because I will cook enough for tomorrow. So if I want to keep it for a day or two, then I make sure I cook the onions, otherwise they will get sour pretty easy. Then I have some carrots, which are blanched already. I have some cucumbers, of course they are raw, they are not cooked. I have some zucchini in green, which are blanched. I have some yellow zucchini blanched. So at the end I have some sesame seeds and I have a little bit radicchio because I want some fresh lettuce with it. So at the end, when I put it on the plate, I just add the radicchio. Okay, so let me start. Oh, look, this is bloody beautiful. Look at this. So when you cut it already, you can see, you can feel when you go through with a knife how tender the meat actually is.
It looks very lean as well, chef. So
look at this. Fantastic. So we will then cook it. You see, I cook it now. You might say I should have cut it this way, but it's okay because what I will do when it's cooked, then I will cut it this way. So because the veins are going this way, so what we teach our young chefs, we always say never cut with the veins, cut against. But the way I do it here, I cook it and then I cut it this way. So I have exactly used the purpose. What to do. Let's go and cook.
Welcome to the stove.
Andy,
I've been
why you said tired? Quiet.
Sorry, chef.
We're in the kitchen.
3 bags full, chef. Yes, chef. See, chef is...
Let's go, come on. I want the beef, we want to do the salad.
Yeah, the chef, he cut the beef and then he said, now you have to cook it. So we're using a little bit of Rama olive oil. I like to use olive oil in everything I cook, everything I make salad with, so we always put it in. We're going to get that, we're going to heat that up. At the same time, we're going to add a little bit of the Rama olive oil to this one as well. And this is where we're going to saute off chef's garlic and ginger and onions. So we just want to make sure that's fine. I like using wooden spoons because you can keep them clean. I'm going to turn this up a bit if we know how to use the stove. There we go, we turn it all up. We will multitask, we'll pretend we're a woman. What we're going to do, we're going to put this little bit of salt on the beef, pepper, nice seasoning, flip him over, season both sides. Another one. Our little onion is nearly ready, so that's fine. We're not going to cook these completely. We're going to cook the onions a little bit first. Just get those sauteing off nicely in the Rama olive oil. That's done. We get our little tongs here, and that's nicely going to cook. We're not going to cook this very long because Chef wants it a little bit medium rare, I would say, Chef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Medium, medium rare.
So cook on a nice non-stick pan with the rama olive oil, nice high heat. We sweat down the onions. We sweat the onions off. If you think it needs a little bit more oil, you can add a little bit more oil. As this is going into a salad, you can add a bit of oil because it'll just, chef will take this out of the pan and mix that into his salad, I would hope.
Yeah, actually,
This could have been a bit
I
more.
have a second oil. I use pumpkin seed oil
Oh,
to
lovely.
finish the dressing.
Pumpkin seed oil, the color. I love the color of
It
pumpkin
works
seed oil.
perfect together.
So that's
Pumpkin seed oil, when you have it from Austria, which is really, really nice.
One of my friends, he brought me some pumpkin seed oil over from Hungary. His mother-in-law said, right, send him some nice pumpkin seed oil along with the paprika. Then you just saute this
And
off.
this is right on the, where you get your pumpkin seed oil from, it's right on the Austrian border. So it's the same region where the oil comes from.
Then we have this just cooking off nicely. Chef cut it really thin, and as he said, he's going to cut it against the grain. We keep mixing our. We sweat this off. We don't want to burn it. We don't want to colour it. We just want to sweat it down nicely. We adjust our little pan here. Wooden spoon inside a non-stick pan so you don't break the pan. Yeah. And for me, that's enough cook. Yeah. So we're going to put this on our raw board, and now we're going to put it on our cook board. The chef is going to then take this away and do whatever it is chef needs to do with his beef. Now, which one is which? Oh, that one's on, that one's off, that one's off. There we go. So we've sweated off our onions, we've got our beef just resting. It'd be nice to rest the beef a little bit before chef cuts it, just to make sure that the juices and the flavour stays within the steak as it rests on our board there. You want these sweated any more, chef, or
No, it looks good. Actually, it looks perfect. So I think we are ready.
Is it good?
We are ready. We can cut our meat, and we can do the salad. If you want to cut in the meantime, you want to cut the meat.
Okay.
You see, I have a beautiful knife. This. Be careful. Look at my knife. It's a US beef knife.
Okay. Only for US
so
beef.
treat it properly.
And it won't. And what I'll do then, I'm going to turn this off. This is down. You can take that
And in the
away, chef.
meantime, I go and prepare the dressing. If you can finish the meat, and I do the dressing.
Done. No problem, chef.
Cut.
So we take our knife. Now I'm left-handed, so when I cut, you're not going to see the logo. But anyway, hey, what to do? Yeah. So we have a beautiful knife. We're going to cut one piece at a time. Julienne, chef.
Yeah.
Julienne. So again, just nicely cut. Beautiful sharp knife. You can see how this is still pink. Yeah. It's just coming nicely. It's got a nice little color. We're going to keep the juice because we want to actually add that juice into our salad. Yeah. And this is beautiful knife cutting very tender meat. This beef is nice and lean as well. So again, quite healthy. It's not full of marbling, not full of fat like some of the other cuts, like a sirloin or like a ribeye. So it's quite a lean meat. So you don't want to cook him too long. Keep him nice, little thin, and there we go. And it's all ready to go. The US beef, I'm going to take it across to chef now, and chef's going to finish it off into his salad.
Andy,
Hi, chef.
do you like my new apron?
Very nice apron, chef. Very nice apron.
Beautiful, no?
Beautiful.
Okay, so let's get back to work. So what I said, I do the salad next, right? Okay, I have your mise en place, onion, ginger, garlic. Very, very important. So now I go soya sauce. I don't go too much.
Chef has been cooking for many years, so he just uses his instinct with the ingredients.
And I use the ingredients which are like I love balsamic vinegar. So this is my.
Can you pour a bit on the side, chef, so they can see how green it is? Look at the color of the pumpkin seed is fantastic.
Smell it.
Oh,
This is amazing.
Beautiful.
So now there's no dressing for me. I'm a good German. There's no dressing for me without mustard. And I love honey mustard. Look at this.
And that'll also help bind it all together, chef, yeah?
Yeah.
It'll emulsify it a little bit for us.
And then I love sesame seeds. So I add a little sesame seed oil. Not too much, just a little bit because I don't want to overpower.
With the mustard and the mustard and the European dishes, then with the Thai flavors and the garlic ginger. Great
Some people
combination.
might say it's a confusion, but I think it's a great fusion. I think it really goes beautiful together.
It'll all balance itself out, I'm sure, chef. I'm gonna go and get a little spoon to taste it in a minute.
Get a spoon
I'll get a spoon.
and go ahead.
I need a spoon.
And bring salt and pepper for me.
Right, chef.
But I can smell already. And I add now, I have roasted sesame seeds here, which I made before. So I put actually half of my roasted sesame seeds in the dressing. And the other half I will put it on top at the end for decoration. So I got now with the roasted sesame seeds inside. I will get a little bit more sesame flavor.
Add a little crunch as well in there, chef, as you
Yeah.
bite into it, a little texture as well.
So pepper. I don't have to put too much salt because of the soy sauce. So I have to be careful what I do.
When you blanch your vegetables, chef, that you were talking about, did you salt them as well, or you've left
Just a
them
little.
blanch?
No. Salt. When I blanch my vegetable, I will always put salt in the water because I want to keep the flavor of the vegetable. As we know, that salt is not the flavoring. Salt is just enhancing the original flavor. So I will never cook any vegetable without salt and plus on top of it, when I do like the green vegetable here, if I put salt, then I keep the color a little bit. How is it?
It's great.
So what is missing?
The meat.
You know,
Beef, the US beef.
dressing is okay.
Dressing good. Now we put
So-
the mise en place.
So
Vegetables?
I start with the vegetable first. So I have the green zucchini, the yellow zucchini, fresh cucumbers. So everything else, all the other vegetables are blanched, except the cucumber, because one thing, I used to blanch the cucumber also before, but my wife hates cooked cucumbers. So I will not be able to do anything with cooked cucumbers. So now I put the meat. So what I did actually, the juice which was on the plate from the meat when it was cooked, I put it back on top of the meat, so it goes back, so the meat stays nice and juicy. Look at this. Look at this.
I better get a serving plate for this, chef. And some knives and forks.
Look at this. It not only tastes good, it also looks great. So what we do, Andy, normally that we will keep it now for at least half an hour, and then we will taste it again. Yeah. So we will keep a little while so that now the sauce can go into the vegetable, into the beef, and then we will take the flavor, and then we might have to add a little bit salt, pepper, or we need to see what is missing then. So let's get the vegetable get used to the new flavors, and then we will do that.
I'll bring a nice.
Now we are in trouble.
Why, chef?
The wife gave me a plate already.
Oh, okay.
Look at this.
I'll
Look at
take it
this.
away. Okay, Maddie's plate is much nicer than my choice, chef.
Look at this. Okay, so I had it resting now for half an hour. Now let's taste.
Tasting, very important, chef. You can see I overtaste sometimes.
It's nice.
I have to take
But
your
as
word
I-
for it, chef,
but-
because there's only one fork.
But as I saw it earlier, because when you leave something for a while, it always, when the seasoning goes inside the meat, inside the vegetable, then you always need to, every time, guys, remember, when you make a salad, you do it the day before, even a few hours before, make sure you taste and then you re-season again. I love sesame, I told you that before, right?
Fantastic. We just finish it off nicely.
So
But I wish there was another fork, but anyway.
You will be able to taste when it's finished.
Okay.
Or go get yourself a fork.
Okay, chef.
And now in a minute it will be done. Oh, look at this. Look at it. And the vegetable make it really look nice and fresh. So, done?
Beautiful, chef. The meat.
So, meat is perfect. You see, this
Yes,
is
we
one
love
of the things. If you use a US rum, you don't have to talk about the meat because the meat is so good. You can't really go wrong. If you cook it in a proper way, then it's just perfect. So okay,
Lovely,
so
chef.
let's go. Then let's dress it because we have a few guests coming, right?
Sooner or later. Well, anyway, if they don't come, more for me and you.
Oh no, but this look. So I just put, because I like to have a little bit of fresh salad always with it. Look at this. And I don't have to put any dressing with the salad because the dressing what I have with my beef salad is enough.
And you didn't put any chili in, but you get this nice crunch and nice spice from the ginger.
Yeah.
When you bite into it. Very nice.
Because ginger, we all know, if we talk about our so-called superfoods, and ginger is actually number 2 or number 3, depends on which university, who you
follow?
who you follow. So, but ginger and garlic is always in the top 3. So, like the one I like to follow, actually, almond is number 1, and ginger is number 2, and garlic is number 3. So, and carrot is number 6. So, out of the top 6, we have 3 superfoods in our salad here. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? And as you mentioned earlier, the color of the pumpkin seed oil. See, look at the ball now. It's still green.
Yeah.
So it's just from the oil. So now I finish it off with some beautiful roasted sesame seeds. Because I love sesame seeds. Voila. Here we go.
Bravo, chef. Beautiful salad. Absolutely gorgeous.